Good morning, wrestling fans. Hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Well, class of class in Paris PLE is in the books, and I thought it was a pretty good show. I did enjoy it. I'm gonna go over each match and give you my thoughts on each match. Class in Paris kicked off with Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. I thought that this was an awesome match. I thought both Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns put on a pretty good performance in this match. I thought this match went back and forth between the two of them. I enjoyed this match. I have no complaints about it. I thought it was a good match. I thought it was a good way to start off Clash in Paris. But Roman Reigns defeats Bronson Reed to win the match. Now here's where it gets interesting. After the match, all of a sudden you see Paul Heyman go in the ring and tend to Bronson Reed to see if it's okay. Roman Reigns is standing in the ring. Paul Heyman gets up, stands up. He looks scared and terrified of what Roman Reigns is going to do. Roman Reigns asks him to give back his shoes. Because there was two pairs of shoes. Paul Heyman hands him the shoes very gently to him. He takes it. Paul Heyman says, "Go, go, go." Roman Reigns all of a sudden grabs Paul Heyman, puts him in a submission hold, holds him, eventually lets it go. Then Roman Reigns goes over to the announcer's table, and for what I saw, it looks like he was untying his shoes because they're all tied together, and I guess he was getting ready to sign his signature on the shoes. That's what looks like he was doing. All of a sudden, Braun Breaker comes out of nowhere and spears him right through the announcer's table. And then you see Roman Reigns just laid out on top of the announcer's table because the announcer's table was destroyed by spear from Braun Breaker. The officials come out to attend Roman Reigns, helps him up, gets him up, walks with him. They leave the announcer's table area, walk around the ring, and then as they walk up the ramp towards the announcers, towards the stage area, you see Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker, one of them, looks back at Roman Reigns, goes right after Roman Reigns and spears him again, and this is where the beatdown started on Roman Reigns. So all of a sudden you see Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker beating the holy hell out of Roman Reigns. I don't know how many tsunamis Bronson Reed gave Roman Reigns, but it was numerous. Now, judging by this beatdown, it looks like this is a sign that they're writing off Roman Reigns off of WWE programming, because he's going to be involved in that Street Fighter movie, which starts filming, I believe, in September. And I'm not surprised that they did this beatdown for no reason. It seems that Roman Reigns is basically a part-timer now, being a part-timer. Basically, he'll come for a few months, he'll leave, they'll come back, come another few months, they'll leave again. So basically a part-timer. So the next time we'll probably see Roman Reigns will be either Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble in January. But it's just about the beatdown that that Roman's got. It looks like they roll him off WWE programming. Let's face it now, Roman Reigns is basically a part-timer. He's not a full-time wrestler anymore. This is what happened with Brock Lesnar. He started out a full-timer, then became a part-timer. It's the same thing what's happening with Roman Reigns. He's now a part-timer. And in my point of view, I think once his contract is up with WWE, which I don't know when it's up, I think he's going to retire from wrestling. I really do. And I think he's going to do Hollywood full-time. I really do. So I think once his contract is up with WWE, which I don't know when it is, I think he's going to retire from wrestling. I don't know when, but that's what seems the pattern with Roman Reigns. He'll come for like a couple of months. He'll leave, come back, then leave again, come back. So this is what seems the pattern. It's basically he's around for only the big PLEs, which is the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. He's basically a part-timer now, let's face it. And you really don't need Roman Reigns all the time because they got plenty of other stars on that roster. So you don't need to see Roman Reigns all the time. It's kind of like, basically, Roman Reigns is basically a special attraction. Basically, that's what he is now. So I wasn't surprised that they have Roman Reigns get beat down by Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I figured that was coming because I figured they're going to buy him off TV because he's going to be involved in that Street Fighter movie, which is going to start filming, I believe, sometime this month, which is September. Plus, like I said, he's a part-timer now. He's not around all the time. He basically comes and goes. That's what he does. He comes and goes. And like I said, I think once his contract is up with WWE, I really do think that he's going to retire. I really do. So I thought the match itself was pretty good. I have no complaints about it. Not surprised about the beat down. The second match was the Street Profits versus Pride 6 for the WWE Tag Team titles. This match, it wasn't great. Not great of a match. It was okay, but it wasn't great. This match could have been on SmackDown last Friday. And in my point of view, instead of having this match at Clash of Paris, they should have put Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre in his place. Because I think that would have been a much exciting match than this tag team match. This tag team match could have been on SmackDown, which was on SmackDown, my point of view. So it was an okay match. It wasn't a great match. We had Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the women's IC title. This was a decent match. I want to say it was a 5-star match, but it was a decent match. I thought both Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella put on a pretty good, decent performance in the ring. I thought it was a decent match. I don't go as far as a 5-star match, but it was a decent match. I enjoyed the match. As predicted, and I'm not surprised with this, Becky Lynch defeats Nikki Bella and retains the women's IC title. But I thought, despite Nikki Bella losing, I still think she put on a good performance in the ring, considering that she hasn't wrestled in quite a while. So I give Nikki Bella a lot of credit because she hasn't wrestled in a while, and I think she put on a pretty good performance in the ring. What's next for Nikki Bella? I don't know. We got to see what happens. I know she signed a multi-year deal with WWE, so I don't know what their plans are for her going forward. So I have to wait and see. But despite Nikki Bella losing, I still think she put on a pretty good performance in the ring. We had Sheamus versus Rusev in a Dynamite match. This was an incredible match. I think this was my favorite match of the night, in my point of view. Both Sheamus and Rusev gave everything into this match. They used all kinds of weapons. They were all over the place, inside the ring, outside the ring. This was a incredible match. I thought this was my favorite match of the night. Hope I thought it was a great match. Rusev defeats Sheamus in this match. Now, hopefully, this rivalry between these two guys is over with. I like to see Sheamus and Rusev move on to other opponents because I'm kind of tired of seeing these two face each other in matches. So hopefully, going forward, both these men will have fresh opponents going forward. So, but I thought this was an incredible match. It was my favorite match of the night. I thought it was a great match. The fifth match was John Cena versus Logan Paul. This was a pretty good, decent match. It started out slow at first, but as the match went on, it got better and better and better. And I thought this ended up being a very good match. These men, both John Cena and Logan Paul, gave everything into this match. Say what you want about Logan Paul, love him or hate him. He's a damn good wrestler in the ring. Damn good. I'm not a big fan of Logan Paul, but I give him his props. I give him credit to him, and he put on a phenomenal performance in that ring. He hung in there right down to the end. Right down to the end. Despite losing the match to John Cena. So John Cena defeated Logan Paul in this match, but I thought this match turned out to be a very good match. Say what you want about Logan Paul, love him or hate him, you gotta give him credit. He's damn good in the ring. So this turned out to be a very good match. And last but not least was the fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship, and featured Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight versus CM Punk. This was another incredible match. I think this is my other favorite match of the night. All four men involved in this match put out a very good performance in the ring. I think all four men gave everything in this match. They were all over the place, inside the ring, outside the ring. It went back and forth between all four men. But I have no complaints about this match. I think this is my second favorite match of the night, besides the Book match between Sheamus and Rusev. But I thought this was an incredible match. Now here is where it gets interesting, and here's where the shocking end happens. All of a sudden, you see CM Punk have Seth Rollins over his head on his shoulders. All of a sudden, you see someone with hoodie on, all covered up, comes out right behind CM Punk, low blows him. Seth Rollins comes down. The person with the hoodie takes off the hoodie, and it turns out to be Becky Lynch, who was the one who low blows CM Punk. And then CM Punk hits not CM Punk. Seth Rollins hits CM Punk and gets the pin and the win, and retains the World Heavyweight Championship thanks to the help of his wife Becky Lynch. Now, I'm not surprised that Seth Rollins won this match, because I figure he's gonna win this match and retain the World Heavyweight Championship, because I don't see this belt going anywhere for a while, and I would be surprised if he has this title until next year's WrestleMania. Well, I am surprised that Becky Lynch has joined the division. Did not expect it, although maybe I should have, since Becky Lynch is his wife. But now that Becky Lynch is with the division, it makes the faction even stronger. This tells me that the division faction is not going anywhere going away anytime soon. It's gonna be around for a while. So get used to the division because it's not going anywhere, especially now with Becky Lynch now involved in the faction. And it seems that Paul Triple H Levesque loves his factions, because you got Division, you got the Judgment Day, you have Sokoa and his MFTs. He loves his factions. So I don't see the Division going anywhere anytime soon. They're gonna be around for a while. Because now that Becky Lynch is now with with them, and now the Division is much stronger than ever. So I'm not surprised that Seth Rollins won the match and retained the World Championship, because he's not gonna lose that belt anytime soon. I think he's got that belt to at least at next year's WrestleMania, which is in Las Vegas again. So overall, I thought last night's Clash of Powers was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. It ran longer than I expected. I think it'll last about 3 hours, 15 minutes. It had to last about 3 hours and 45 minutes, so it ran long. So Triple H and the producers really stretched out this pay-per-view long. I guess maybe because it's an international show in Paris and they want to make it extra special. But it was long. I mean, I think it started at 2 and it ends like 5:45. So that's about 3 hours and 45 minutes, longer than I expected. I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed it. This afternoon is Raw. The only match that I know that's set up for today is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. I don't know what else is planned for today's show. But I'm sure the Division will be on Raw this afternoon. I'm sure CM Punk will be on it. So Becky Lynch. But the only thing that's definitely planned for Raw as of right now is Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. So I'm looking forward to watching Raw this afternoon. It's another afternoon wrestling. I love watching wrestling in the afternoon, especially to have off today because Labor Day. And being that Raw is going to be in Paris today, Raw is going to have a special time of 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on Netflix. So everyone can watch Raw, even here in the States. So I'll be watching Raw this afternoon. Like I said, Raw is on a special time of 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Before I end this video, whatever you are planning for this Labor Day holiday, make it an enjoyable but safe one. Be careful out there. Be safe. If you're traveling home from the holiday weekend, please drive safely home. Be careful out there. But other than that, before I end this video, please, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel with subscribers. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Labor Day holiday. And for those who are watching Raw this afternoon, enjoy the show.